strong, but murder ain't the intention. God bless it, be reckless. Rap game is looking desperate. So it's up to band to clean up the game. Your team sucks, you lame, don't test this.
One rolled up in my pen, so I'm ready to go. Ready to go. I see you pussies doubting, but the fact is we're ready for war. Ready for war. Everybody satisfied like a rat of ammunition. What make you think we'll turn around? Kick your ass to the ground and put that clip in. Eyes so low, but I still seem to see you hands clear like. Yes, I was the quiet one, always with my headphones on.
Roll up, now I'm ready to go. I got juice like a battery, I'm letting it flow. Letting it flow.
Damn, my blunt is ready, my hand is steady. Let's go. Let's go.
I'm medicated, yeah, hella faded. Not better stated, I'm elevated. I'm elevated, I'm elevated, I'm elevated.
One rolled up in my pen, so I'm ready to go.
From bitches.
I see you pussies doubting, but the fact is we're ready for war. Ready for war.
Stoned Chakra.
Everybody satisfied like a rat of ammunition. What make you think we'll turn around? Kick your ass to the ground and put that clip in. Eyes so low, but I still seem to see you hands clear like. One rolled up in my pen, so I'm ready to go. Ready to go. I see you pussies doubting, but the fact is we're ready for war. Ready for war. Ready to go. Everybody's satisfied like a rat of ammunition. What we can think when we turn around? Kick your ass to the ground and put that clip in. Eyes so low, but I still seem to see you hands clear like. We see you. We see you. From the west to the Midwest, everybody knows that we coming with that bomb shit. From the west to the Midwest, everybody knows that we coming with that bomb shit. From the west to the Midwest, everybody knows that we coming with that bomb shit. The blood in my blunt, yeah, nigga, that bomb shit. Stoned Chakra on the cut, nigga, that bomb shit. From the west to the Midwest, everybody knows that we coming with that bomb shit. From the west to the Midwest, everybody
Completed.
knows that we coming with that bomb shit. From the west to the Midwest, everybody knows that we coming with that bomb shit. The blood in my blunt, yeah, nigga, that bomb shit.
Thank you for tuning in to Stoned Chakra. Getting high with. I did a whole spiel and it was missed because I fucking had the mic on mute. But if you were wondering what I said was, I said, another episode of Getting High with Stoned Chakra with your boy. And then I said, Stoned Chakra updates. And I said, that the recording process for Goodfellas was completed, barring any sort of ideas that I get while I'm mixing. Because sometimes while I'm mixing and I'm like listening to things, I'll like hear something that I don't like, so I'll re-record it, or I hear something that I want to add, and then I'll record that, and then I'll listen to the entire thing, and then if it feels like too empty to me, I'll like try and like delicately fill the space without it feeling too crowded. So those are the things that I do in the mixing process. And then also after, now keep in mind, I recorded those pieces, but then I didn't want to get into the mixing because I already knew that it was gonna take me a minute, like a long minute. So instead I took a check-in on the other tracks that I've mixed to just, you know, give them another listen, another once over, see if there's anything that I wanted to adjust. Like on the fall, I adjusted some of the bass lines that I played in there. Like I stretched some shit out and then added some more shit on. I think for Weight of the Singularity, I added a whole backing, like, because that's one of the songs that, like, it's good, like, it's structured, like, it hits the way that it needs to hit, but it just felt kind of empty. So I added in some, like, almost like light, ethereal, like, background vocals that I probably am going to have to record a little bit more. I'm gonna have to probably do another pass through on that and add another layer. But just the one layer, like the bass layer, sounded really good. I liked how it made the song feel more full. Another thing that I did, Stoned Chakra update, is I cleaned out my fucking laptop. Boy, it's fucking dusty. Like, I know before that I said I needed to dust, but like, I really need to dust.
Love the way we party.
Definitely need to dust, because the stuff that came out of there, like, I had the can of air, right, and I was spraying it out, but then, like, I had to take, like, alcohol to it, like you could just really see it sucking in, like, all the things that it shouldn't be sucking in. Another reason why I've limited this to a stogie, and then I've also got the window open. No more hotboxing. At least while the fucking computer's running, and it's like running all the time. So like, no more hotboxing. The amount of grime I was able to clean off, and like I had to take a clothespin, and I had to like go between each small little fan and like scrape out these dust bunnies that were not being blown out by the can of air. Shit looked gross. Like, I'm sure there's even more shit, like if I were to like take apart the fan assembly, but I'm not doing that. But just off of what I did, it's running a lot cooler. Like, it's still hot, but it's a lot cooler. Like, I'm going at a smooth 4% of my CPU right now, so I'm happy. I'll probably get another couple years out the girl as long as I take some precautions. Even though I still want to get the M1, I still want to get an M1 Mac for sure. But I mean, if you guys saw yesterday's episode, you know that some stuff went down. And with the, a night to sleep on it and reflect, still feel the same. So it's been an adventure, been a nice little adventure trying to find a place. Not only find a place, but find a place that accepts dogs. Cannot leave Greta out in the lurch. That is just unacceptable. Greta's got to hang with the boy, Stoned Chakra. So I've been looking at places. I almost got scammed out of some money because one of the places replied and it said, yeah, just go to this site, fill out this app. But it wasn't like really an app. Like it asked like a few questions. It asked like, how much you make? All right, what's your current address? All right, pay this application fee. And it was like 8 in the morning, and I was tired, hadn't smoked, hadn't eaten, and I just like checked my email, and that was like the place that I was hoping to hear back from. But just by the website, I should have known that it was a fucking scam. It was like new place rental .xyz or some fuck shit. So yeah, they got me, but then they didn't get me because I turned around and I filed a dispute with the PayPal, and I kind of had a weird feeling about it, so I was like, let me pay with PayPal just in case. So I got a dispute, filed with PayPal, and I took the money like all of my money, all of my money out of my checking account and put it into my savings account, so that even if the dispute doesn't go through, if they try to go through and hit it and hit my account, it's just gonna bounce back. No money for you, fucking ass piece of shit. But yeah, that's the start to the search. The start to the search right there. It's just fuckery. I'm hoping to come across just, you know, some kindly landlord to fucking that happens to have a property, and he's like, hey, I like the cut of this guy's jib. No credit check. And then accepts like a lump sum up front. Like, yeah, I'm just trying to get 4 months out the way. He's like, move right in. And then my brother hit me up with his credit score, and it's like in the same range of mine. Like a few of the other like credit reporting companies, like it's a little bit higher. So I'm like, oh shit, he's able to get one. Hopefully I can be able to get one. So, you know, I got hopes. Also, I think what I'm gonna do is, because I was so impressed with the way some of these tracks were sounding, because keep in mind, I went to go listen to see if there's anything that I needed to change, and I couldn't really find too much fault with any of them. I'm just listening. I'm just like, ooh, that's good. Now the one that I couldn't like go back and like listen to without it having some issues was Flux. I've got a lot of shit going on Flux, and basically it's like the busiest. And when I say busy, I don't mean like it's sonically busy. I mean it's got a lot of fucking plugins on it. Probably the most I've ever used. Every time I try and open Flux, it takes super long. Like, it never used to take that long, but it's taking that long now that I've added all this shit, that it makes it sound amazing. I'm not just gonna front, but it makes it harder to work in. Well, I guess that's not too fair. Like, it's still pretty smooth to work in. It's just playback is so shitty. Like, you're doing playback and it's like clipping and skipping, like, and it's literally from the CPU being taxed. Oh yeah. I was just looking at all my USB shit. I'm probably thinking that I could disconnect that and it would take a lot off of the CPU. Even disconnect the monitor, because you know the CPU has to handle a lot of tasks and data because of this fucking dongle. So it's like forcing it to do more, and it's a Core i9, so it should be good, but like even some things it's just like, I can't bro, I can't, it's too much. See, and then I'm so used to showing off the smoke that now I have to get rid of it. Like, I have to consciously remember, like, blow it this way, blow it that way. Don't blow it this way, don't blow it this way. Blow it this way. Because I would like to not have to do that again. Or take it to the Apple store to have them do the deep clean, you know what I mean? Because I'm sure they offer that. And I want to keep it in prime shape to fucking be able to be resold. It's looking nice, you know what I mean? Give it that alcohol. That alcohol wipe down always makes shit look so fucking bad. That alcohol wipe down, baby. Just be getting the job done. Alright, so it is is now 4:14. Alright. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull back a little bit. And try to keep as much smoke away from all the electronics as I can.
I ain't gonna lie, if you wanna test me, you can look me in my eyes. I ain't got no lie in me, go ahead and spy on me. What you gonna see is me.
See, this ain't a bad angle. It's actually working out. Kick up my feet here. Let's do that by the mic for effect. Yeah.
Swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth on God. I don't wanna be the one that come and wreck your fun, cause you living like a fraud, claiming that you really want that job. Then I defy if you alive and raw. Tell me what were your ambitions before you started tripping about the money mission that can soon solve. They won't pick you up, they want to see you fall, keep you busy trying to
now we're just chilling back.
And that ain't all, never listen to the media, shit's fucked up, yeah, ain't no more deceiving us. Stoned Chakra in this bitch, and yeah, we ain't leaving you. Would you think that we're running out of material? Not putting a pen to the paper, that's taking.
But what I did do earlier is I watched some new Twisted, and like I already knew that they're leaning heavy into the rock sound, but they're like really making it sound good, and they're doing like actual like rock mixing. One thing that I really love about rock music is how prominent the instruments are. And with the instruments being that prominent, it like forces the vocals to blend in with the rest of the instruments, like in orchestra style, instead of having the vocals like rise above or sit on top like some pop and hip hop songs.
Got me speechless. I really need this. Feeling all the time on the grind till I'm sleepless. Set a goal, you can achieve it. It's not that hard. No, it ain't a fucking secret, but be quick. Cause it's not you compete with, and we sick. Spreading our songs like a disease.
Today it is Super Lemon Haze. Not because I don't like Hulk Angry. It's because I have more Super Lemon Haze and I have less of the Hulk Angry, so I'm trying to conserve that shit. Feel me?
Put that on my life, I ain't nothing nice. Up at night, thinking what I gotta do to get it. Saying all the way committed, have my doctor never good.
Yeah, that's what we're doing now. Trying to keep it as not as smoky as it can be, and at the same time have a nice personal stoger for the 420, for the 420s. I'm so far away from the stream deck now. Shit. Hold it over here. Yeah, I'm going to just to show the pearl skills, you know what I mean? It's just on point and popping. On point and popping. And I'll be honest. I'm a little disappointed. That no one's here. Because like I was saying before, I was excited about like how these songs are sounding, and I was hoping to let somebody hear them, but yeah, we're just chilling with Zero. Hey, but it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Can't always get what you want. You can't always get what you want. Happy 420, guys.
Stoned Chakra.
Yeah. 420. So Stoned Chakra. Hashtag So Stoned Chakra. That's the hashtag, guys. Or just Stoned Chakra, it's whatever. You know, hashtag Stoned Chakra. Hashtag So Stoned Chakra. Yeah. Either one. Whichever works for you. Yep. Super high.
Stoned Chakra.
And the best part that I must say about Flux, the album, not the song, is just like, it really has a flow that wasn't as planned as you think it would be by hearing it. Like it was, the idea was, the original idea was have Flux be the last song. But once I found that beat for Event Horizon, I knew that had to be the end song. Which put, Flux like, oh shit, where am I supposed to be? And with that, I was like, oh yeah, I guess it's gotta go first. So it goes intro, then Flux. Now keep in mind, these songs were recorded at different times, using different equipment in different places. So, getting them all to blend and sound cohesive is a tiny bit of a chore. But totally worth it. So, after Flux, it goes into the songs that have been recorded at other places. So that would be Other Side, Lokes, and Goodfellas. Now those are the three that were either recorded not here or in conjunction here. So like Goodfellas is going to be recorded combination here and Transient Labs. Other Side and Lokes were recorded at Transient Labs, and then you have to decide, well, what order do those go in? And the tone of Flux just really, like, easily and without effort, like, falls into the flow of Other Side. So it goes Flux, and the Other Side. So it's like, what do you do then? After that, I wanted to put my sunglasses on. Like after, because Other Side is talking about, betrayal. And the changing of friendships. And then after that, I wanted just a hard body song called just like going hard. Like, where's my money? Like, I'm gonna get it. Like, this is me. So that's Lokes, and it goes into that. Then after Lokes, it's Goodfellas, because it's like, all right, so you played me cock. All right, so I said fuck you, I'm gonna go get this money. But now you think I'm funny for some reason. Like, well, what? How am I funny? and that's how it goes into Goodfellas. What happens after Goodfellas? I think it's Petroleum, but I gotta double check. Let me put out this nice 420 personal stogie. So right after Goodfellas, it goes into a smooth track. Nice smooth track. And another reason that Goodfellas flows into Petroleum and not, I didn't put Lokes after Goodfellas, is because other side, Goodfellas and Petroleum were all produced by the same person, Mr. Scissors. So I wanted to have like those sounds kind of close to each other. So goes Goodfellas into Petroleum, and then once Petroleum is done being all smooth, it goes into I'm a Frickin' Rock Star from Mars interlude. Now, this is the transition that it's almost like if the album was broken up into chapters, and then this is the short but action-packed chapter, and this is where the sound takes a rock bend really hard. So it's I'm a Frickin' Rock Star from Mars interlude, which then falls into the weight of the singularity, which is it's a rocky instrumental, but it's also like ballady and smooth. So I consider it basically using the velvet glove first before you drop the fucking hammer. So if the weight of the singularity is the velvet glove, the fucking hammer is the fall. Because the weight of singularity basically sets up the fall in its chorus, because it says, walking on these promises, they couldn't hold the weight, now I'm falling in to depression, dejection, did not learn my lesson, I'm gonna feel this way again. So it sets up the fall, and then the fall just takes that concept and then runs with it even further, talking about it talks about the heights of love. And then when you take a look around, like once you're high in the sky and you look around, and then you realize that there's nothing there to hold you up, and then you crash. So that's the short action-packed chapter. And then after you've been rock'em sock'emed, it then has another break, and the break goes into what is basically it's not an interlude, it's more of a prelude to the last song. What's up, Brandon? And that is called Lesson, I think 37. Lesson 37, Miscellaneous Adventures in Sound. And it's like this physics, like public access TV show, I think. And I've clipped from it before. I clipped from it for Resonance. So like right before Resonance, there's a prelude by this dude, Julius Sumner Miller, and I clipped him again and then I used him as a prelude for Event Horizon. And the way that this shit flows into, like, I'd say it's as good as, no, I'd say it's better than the way that the prelude flows into resonance on that project. Way better. I've been on dabs all day. Lucky me. I think I think I smoked half a bowl, but then I started cleaning and shit, and then I was doing shit with my laptop. I didn't really start smoking heavy until I started the show. Oh yeah, but I'm done. All right. Right now I'm done smoking. See, what I did was, because I cleaned out my laptop and it was not pretty, so I gotta do my best to keep all my exhaling away from my electronics. So I went all the way back, and then I blew it directly out the window. So now that that's over, I can scoot back up. Yeah, I was getting my laptop high, I was getting the Stream Deck high, I was getting my speakers high, I was getting too much stuff high. They didn't need to get high. So I'm gonna keep that away. And I blame the blunts more than anything. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? If it was straight dabs, it wouldn't be that harsh. But it's the fucking blunts, man. No more hotboxing. But since you're in the building, I'll go ahead and do what I was hoping to do, and that's show off. Show off that shit. What am I showing off? It's gonna be real shit, guys. Alright, guys, it's about to go down. It's about to go down. Alright, I'm about to do a little preview because when I was doing a little bit of, well, not a little bit, I finished recording for Goodfellas. I went back and looked at some of the songs that have been mixed already, just to, do a re-listen, see if there's any tweaks to be made. Didn't have to do much. They sound fucking dope, so I'm gonna hit you with a preview. First one is gonna be the first track on the album, and it's the title track from the project Flux. Like, you guys might have heard it already, but this is the damn near completed version.
Tell me why I don't feel like I felt before. Everything in flux and I can't see no wrong. Darkness everywhere, but I keep walking through. Light another blood so I can see. Tell me why I don't feel like I felt before. Everything in flux and I can't see no wrong. Darkness everywhere, but I keep walking through. Light another blood so I can see.
It's not around my laptop.
Change the name of the game. If you want to spend the same, get the fuck on. Adapt or die, but you can't fly, so you better sing your swan song. You know I got my wings, and I don't get it from Red Bull. Where I get it from?
I get it from delicious, it's a miller in the rilla, and I smoke it till I get stoned. Thanks. Then I put a little L on that. Candy fever with the mission killing tracks. Stoned Chakra in the back with the tactics and passion. The beat everlasting, it don't sing, I'm not back in action. Just because I'm keeping my profile low. Yo, spitting these bars, quarantine clean, funeral fresh with the flow. So,
tell me why I don't feel like I felt before. Everyone around is fucking leaving me. My heart is moving over repeatedly. So everything in flux and I can't see no more. The light inside is dying, but I go, 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 go. Tell me why I don't feel like I felt before. Everything in flux and I can't see no more. Darkness everywhere, but I keep walking through. Got another blood so I can see.
another on the laptop.
Tell me why I don't feel like I felt before. Everything in flux and I can't see no more light. Darkness everywhere, but I keep walking through. Got another blood so I can see the truth. One last time you will find. If you wanna be the one to stay around, you gotta bring the light and break it down.
Break it down, no I steady, break it down. Fill up, blunt up with the loud. Put your ass up in the cloud. Put you in the clouds. Grab another dab and then I put it in the rig and then I get so high. Trying to forget all the love and passion it really had me blind. Change is the name of the game, so I shouldn't be surprised that you changed too. Not surprised. The universe in flux, so I truly can't blame you.
Everything in flux, but I can feel it though. The light inside is growing, so I go, 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 go. Tell me why I don't feel like I felt before. Everything in flux and I can't see no more.
Banger.
Darkness everywhere, but I keep walking through.
Straight banger.
Got another blood so I can see. Tell me why I don't feel like I felt before. Everything in flux and I can't see no more light. Darkness everywhere, but I keep walking through. Got another blood so I can see the truth.
Banger. Banger. Straight banger. That's a murderous track.
Oh my gosh. I should probably start thinking about what I need to shoot for that. Like, do I need to be anywhere? Man, I need to find some good locations. Or just do it all on the green screen. That's another thing. I was fucking watching these Twisted videos. And they do a lot of green. Like, it's all green screen. It's like all fucking green screen. They just put themselves up on buildings in the sky, on streets and shit. Like, they just do a whole bunch of wild shit. Make duplicates and triplicates of themselves. So they gave me some inspiration for sure. All right, final track that I'm gonna preview because it just sounds so fucking good. Is The Way to the Singularity.
What I bring with all of my dreams. I've spread my dreams under your fields, and softly.
Walking on these promises, they couldn't hold the weight, and now I'm falling into depression, rejection. Did not learn my lesson. I'm gonna feel this way again. I don't want your promises. You don't need my ways. Walking forward softly, so my dreams don't break. Up and down the boulevard of these broken dreams, I see them all in shards. Oh, I never thought it'd be this hard to keep my dreams intact when my world falls apart. September is ending, it's time to wake up. I roll up a blunt, but it just ain't enough to forgive and forget you. And every fucking word you said I never meant to. I've been doing everything all on my own. I just thought I'd have another hand to hold. I thought
I know, but I don't know. And what I truly know, I am scared to show. Walking on these promises, they couldn't hold the weight, and now I'm falling into depression, rejection. Did not learn my lesson. I'm gonna feel this way again. I don't want your promises. You don't need my way. Walking forward softly, so my dreams don't break. I thought I learned my lesson. I thought I learned my lesson, but I just continue stressing over thoughts and fears that keep projecting all this pain inside. You can see the hardness in my eyes. It comes from the years of compromise and always swallowing your lies. That means died. It's such a lonely day, and the day is mine, and the days just keep on coming. There's nowhere to hide. I've been doing everything all on my own. I just thought I'd have another hand to hold. I thought I know, but I don't know. And what I truly know, you know that I will never show. Walking on these promises, they couldn't hold the weight, and now I'm falling into depression, rejection. Did not learn my lesson. I'm gonna feel this way again. I don't want your promises. You don't need my way. Walking forward softly, so my dreams don't break.
Bars. Oh man. Like, not only am I really fucking high, but now I'm all jazzed up. I'm all jazzed up after listening to that song. I can say with pure confidence that this project is the best thing I've done. The best thing I've done. It's the best thing. Out of all the things that I've done, this project Flux is the best thing I've ever done. The best. Straight best. There's no two ways around it. No any ways around it. It's the best. What the fuck did I just play? I played Flux, right? Yeah, I played Flux in The Way to Singularity. Okay. Other songs are out there in the ether. Fucking Other Side already has a music video. It's on my YouTube. Fucking Lokes is up on SoundCloud, but I'm probably gonna take that off now, honestly. And then Goodfellas has been heard on streams. So if you guys been on my stream, you might have heard it in the background a few times. But other than that, everything else is locked up. I mean, yeah, I think The Fall, rough cuts of The Fall made it onto a few of my streams. But yeah, there's been no... Oh, God. Oh, wait, no. Almost had a heart attack. Ooh. Alright, so I was about to say, like, fuck, I won't be able to update that fucking audio for the music video. But I will. I'll just have to, you know, replace the file. Does YouTube allow you to do that, or does it take away all the views? Oh, gosh. Well, even if it takes away the views, I'd probably still do it, because I'd rather have the actual final copy on the actual video. And it's not going to be the final copy until all of the tracks, from the intro to the last song to all the interlude, prelude shit in between, until all of that is in one project file, and it has its volume normalized between all of those tracks, and they all have a bass layer mastering effect to, you know what I mean, just give it that last little push into sweetness. Because, like, keep in mind, those tracks sounded amazing, and those are just mix downs. Like, it's just the mix down. It's just the mix down. That's just the mix down. It hasn't even been mixed. It's fucking wild. Yeah, I'm excited. Definitely excited. I haven't even reached out to that artist again because like he said, oh, I'm gonna have banners and this, that, and the other, and I haven't heard shit from him since. Like I get it. Everybody's got shit going on in the life, but like don't offer services if you're not going to deliver like in a timely manner. Or if you need more time, or at least keep some communication open. Like, if I pay you more money, will you make it a priority? Like, you know what I mean? It's yeah. Still, the plan is still to invest in an iPad with the pencil in from now on. I am my own artist. Like, shit's so annoying. But on the bright side of life, my vape's working. I've cleaned out my laptop. I've done a lot of mixing, and things are sounding real nice. So the album, even though I've passed my deadline, my personal deadline, I'm still a lot closer to completion than I actually thought I was in my head originally. What else is there? Yeah, feel free to visit stonedchakra.com for all your Stoned Chakra needs. You know what I mean? It's got links to all the other social medias. You mean things down here? Seeing things? All those links are available on the stonedchakra.com website, along with merch. We got Stoned Chakra hoodies and tees and stickers. And, oh, yeah. Get stickers. Where's the other sticker at? Stickers. So yeah, feel free to hit up stonedchakra.com. I don't really got anything else. I'll go ahead and get out of here. It's been great. It's been legit. I'm nice and high. Hope you guys are too. Feel free to tune in at god damn it. Who else popping in on the creek? Make yourself known. I was doing my outro spiel, but you know, I'll hang around if you make yourself known. I'll give you 20 seconds. It's the time of the delay. Let me look at it on my wrist with no watch.
I do what I want, but the consequences land on me. And if you can deal with that fact, then you really be free. You won't fall to your
Not gonna make yourself known, huh?
no longer begging, please. If you're lonely, that means that
All right. Well, feel free to tune in next time, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, for another episode of Getting High with Stoned Chakra. I'm gonna get out of here. Peace.